So basically, this weekend I went to Seattle and I visited basically this place in Seattle called the Pacific Science Museum. And they had an exhibit that was all about Harry Potter, and it had a bunch of props and costumes and some of the set pieces, and it was basically just really crazy, super legit. I had a ton of fun. It was way awesome. They had all these little, like, sometimes you can see in some of these shots, little numbers on the plaques, and they had those, like, little ear things that you stick up to your ear and can listen to the little facts that they have, in addition to all this stuff. So it was cool, like, these, obviously, the banners that they have hang up in the Great Hall, Quidditch stuff. They didn't allow video filming, so all the stuff is really shaky and at odd angles sometimes because I was filming out of my pocket because I demanded that I needed to get a ton of video, obviously. So you could play Quidditch, which was fun. Got to see Buckbeak, which was really, really cool. I don't know, there's just a ton of stuff. It was really, really awesome. It was part of a Christmas present that my parents got me and my sister for Christmas. Anyways, it was way cool. They're talking about how everything in Hagrid's hut is super oversized, how they've noticed that, I don't know, like they made it out of stone rather than wood, and kids pointed it out, and they're like, well, I don't know, but they had like hand make all these like plasticine figures and stuff. It was really cool. I think movies are so awesome, like how they're made. This was like the full scale, like the actual set to scale head of the dragon that they scanned to the computer. These are all the stuff from the first film. Obviously, I don't know. It was so awesome. I think movies are like actually one of the coolest things ever. I want to grow up and like work somehow in the film industry just because I find it so fascinating. Like at least one part of my life, I want to be working doing something like that just because everything about it is cool. Like costume design. One of the things that, like one of the little things that you could listen to in your ear was way up. It was like talking about the cost. A few of the things were talking about the costume designer, talking about like her inspirations and all these things. And I just like so much effort goes into everything. And all of these movies, you could just tell that everyone puts like their heart and soul into it, and it was so cool. And obviously, it pays off for the audience. Oh, okay, right here, the Voldemort part. Like once you stepped up really close in front of it, you could hear like people saying, "You're a fool, Harry Potter, you're doing this," but like you couldn't really hear unless you were sitting directly in front of it, and it was actually terrifying because it was like one of those little echo things. I don't even know, but it was really freaky, and I kind of freaked out a little bit. Don't judge me. Anyways, all the stuff from the Great Hall, which was so cute, and they should like it's all the original costumes, and you could see like how freaking tiny Emma Watson is. I mean, she's super crazy tiny. Anyways, all this good stuff. And like as I was walking through, like didn't even have to look at the plaques. I'm like, I know what movie that's from. I know who wore that. I know this. I know that. No. But before we even started out, you got sorted. Like a few kids could get sorted. They sat on a little chair, and this guy like waved a hat over their head. It was so cute. And then you like boarded the train and like went through Hogwarts Express and 9 3/4. But I couldn't get any footage there because people were standing around. Anyway, that was my trip to Seattle, and it was awesome. Bryce, myself, and I would not be in existence if it were not for what I think at least one sole person is at the very core of it. There's probably other people along the way, but specifically one person. The person would be Caitlin or Clarona, and so I'd like to kind of take a little bit of this video to say thank you, because she introduced Kate to Charlie and like Narimon and all them, and Sons of Admirals, and all these other things that. So yeah, Caitlin introduced that to Kate. Kate introduced it to me. After I'd become thoroughly obsessed, after we both had become thoroughly obsessed with YouTube, we both kind of came together and were like, that would be awesome if we started a YouTube channel. But really, like, a lot of
the rest of myself and I would not be in existence if it were not for Caitlin. And so I just like to take this little time to say thank you, Caitlin, for, I feel like we're not really good friends. I still think you're an awesome person, because I think you're just really cool. I mean, obviously you spend a lot of time with people who I am closer friends with, and I trust their judgment. And just from what I know about you, you just seem like a really awesome person. And in other parts of my life, not just this part, you have been a part of making things that I really enjoy really awesome. And I just like to take this little opportunity to say thank you, because I really appreciate it. And I feel like a big way that my life has turned, just from things that I'm interested in, and obviously something that I do every week and all the time, has been influenced so greatly by one person. And yeah, owe a lot to you. And I think that's pretty cool, and I think that you're pretty great for showing me all these things. So yeah.